Oh, so yes, today we will begin a new journey of mastering negotiation. Now, before we begin, I would like to ask you, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you listen to the word negotiation? According to you, what exactly is negotiation?
Negotiation is like an agreement between two people.
It's an agreement between two people.
Yeah,
Okay. And why is negotiation necessary according to you?
to comply with others, maybe like to get like something in return, like in business, maybe.
Okay. All right. So in today's session, we will get an understanding on how to master negotiation. But before that, as you have given me a very good point, that it's an agreement between two or more people. So, according to you, why do you think is negotiation necessary?
Hmm.
Why we are supposed to negotiate?
Like to like under like to like
To make sure that both the parties are on the same page
yeah,
while entering into an agreement or while they are signing a deal. Yeah.
yeah,
So that is the reason. If I talk about negotiation, it is the entrepreneur's superpower. Because you have explained the products, features, benefits, and advantages of a particular product. But at the end of the day, if you are not able to negotiate, then it
yeah,
is not going to help you out to crack the best deal, right?
it was.
Because both the parties are not on the same page. So, in
Yeah,
order to make sure that the deal is mutually beneficial for both the parties, it's
yeah,
essential for an entrepreneur to master the art of negotiation. Okay? So,
okay,
that is the reason it is considered to be the entrepreneur's superpower. Okay?
okay, yeah,
Great. So that an entrepreneur can crack the best deal, right?
yeah,
The deal can be mutually beneficial for both the parties who are entering into an agreement to ensure that both of them are on the same page. Yeah.
yeah.
Now let's proceed further. So let's begin with a quick round of introduction.
Yeah.
So here we will get an understanding on how um, we can empower entrepreneurs with essential negotiation skills. And it is not only considered to be the superpower of an entrepreneur. In our day-to-day life, some way, um, I mean, in many of the scenarios, we have to negotiate. When we are going for shopping, right? Don't you
Yeah.
think we are negotiating with the shopkeeper? We are bargaining, right?
Yes.
Shopkeeper is gonna tell you that, hey man, I will be giving you this. dress for, let's say, $100, but in order to ensure that you are cracking the best deal, you will ask him to step little below and
Yeah.
make it as $75. So in this case, what exactly you are doing? You are trying to make
Mm.
sure that you are
Bargain
able
kind of.
to crack
Yeah.
the deal at $75, right?
Yeah.
So both of you are actually involved in a tug of war.
Yeah.
So according to me, negotiation can be compared to tug of war game. Do you know what is tug of war? What happens in tug of war?
Like two groups, like, to see which side is better.
Exactly. So we can consider negotiation, or we can draw um, analogy
Yeah.
between negotiation and tug of war.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So here we are gonna empower entrepreneurs with essential negotiation skills, emphasizing its critical role in achieving business success and enhancing deal making capabilities. As I have told you before, if you wanna make sure that you wanna crack the best deal, then in that case, you need to master the art of negotiation. Now, tell me something. In order for a business to be successful, why do you think is negotiation necessary? Or why should an entrepreneur master the art of negotiation?
Mm.
Let's
To,
make it simple. If you want your business to be successful,
yeah.
how do you think is a successful business and mastering the art of negotiation, or mastering negotiation related to each other?
Mm.
What do you think?
They both like related because like they involve like business kinda. Like,
So, in order to make sure that I'm able to establish my business successfully, why do you think it's essential for me as an entrepreneur to master the art of negotiation?
to form
Think,
deal.
to crack the best deal. Any
Yeah.
other points?
And to like get into different deals maybe, like from different brands, maybe like promotions.
Profitability,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Maybe returns on investment. Because it's very essential for me to recover the amount which I'm pouring into my business, right?
Yeah.
You're aware of this concept that in from the perspective of accounting, Arjun as an individual
Yeah.
will be different entity altogether. And let's say you are running a business by the name of Arjun LLC, right?
Yeah.
So Arjun and Arjun LLC are gonna be two different entities. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is the reason if you wanna establish your business successfully in North Carolina, it's critical to master the art of negotiation. Any questions so far? Anything you would like to ask?
No.
Perfect. Now let's go to the next slide. Importance of negotiation.
Yeah.
So we have already explored certain points related to why exactly negotiation is important. First of all, as an entrepreneur, it's essential for us to run our business successfully, to crack the best deal, to make sure that the party which we are getting into agreement with is on the same page as that of us. Okay?
Yeah.
Negotiation's role in business success. So, negotiation is a fundamental skill for entrepreneurs as it directly affects their ability to close deals. Okay?
Okay.
See, both the parties need to agree on closing the deal. Closing the deal at, let's say, $1 million.
Yeah.
So let's say you have proposed the value of the deal as $1 million, but the other party is not agreeing to this. They are saying that, okay, if we spend $1 million in this particular deal, we we are afraid that we will not be able to recover that particular amount, right?
Yeah. Yes.
It will take a long time for us to achieve the break even. Do you know what is a break even point? Any idea?
Like when you break in money, like when you make the money back but don't make any money.
Exactly, the point at which you are able to recover the money which you have poured into your business, which you
Yeah.
have invested into your business. So it directly affects their ability to close deals, raise funds.
Yeah.
Now, Why do you think it's essential for an entrepreneur to raise funds for the business?
Like to like start it up maybe like when if it's like a new business, they need like some like funds like to sum up make it happen like to make the product.
Okay. See, initially when you are starting your business, tell me something. That's gonna be a different story altogether.
Yeah.
If I'm your friend, right? You can
Yeah.
convince me to invest a certain amount of money in your business. But imagine there is an unknown person, right?
Yeah.
You have heard about angel investors,
Yeah.
then venture capitalists, venture capitalists.
Yeah.
Great. Now, any idea who are these people?
Mm.
I'm asking you, who are these
Uh,
people?
venture capital would be like the people who like maybe banks kind of like when they loan you money.
I want you to um, do a research on fundraising. Okay.
Okay.
Before we meet tomorrow, I want you to explore what fundraising is all about.
Okay. Yeah.
See, if we start talking about fundraising, we can go on talking, right?
Yeah.
So, initially, when you are starting your business, you can request your family or you can pull out some money out of your savings and start a business. So, it is bootstrapped, okay?
Yeah.
But gradually, when you want to scale up, right? When you need more money, you need to ask someone to invest in your business. Now, tell me something, an unknown person who doesn't know anything about your business, right?
Yeah.
Why do you think that you will be able to raise funds from that unknown person? Why that unknown person is will be interested to pour money into your business?
Maybe we'll see like if it's like has potential to like be big.
Exactly. So, for that, you need to master the art of negotiation. You need
Yeah.
to build credibility, right? That,
Yeah.
you know what? Hey, my business has got this potential. Within 1 year of duration or 2 years of duration, you will be able to recover the money which you are gonna pour into my business, right? So that is the reason it's essential that you learn that how critical is the skill of negotiation in running a successful business. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Mastering negotiation skills enables entrepreneurs to create advantageous agreements that can propel their business forward, right?
Yeah.
In order to scale up your business, right? As the company grows, it starts issuing IPOs, initial public offerings. I don't know how does it work in United States of America. You can start researching on the same, that how does fundraising work in the United States of America? Yeah.
Yeah.
How does a business raise funds from the public in United States of America?
Maybe like this like fundraising like links on like online maybe like there's like fundraising campaigns online which you can like use like Instagram maybe and then like social media websites.
That is okay. But let's say in India,
Yeah.
Nykaa has issued IPO, right?
Yeah.
So I want you to do a research on fundraising.
Okay.
Maybe you can take it up as an assignment. And in the next session, we will have a detailed discussion on the fundraising process in the United States of America.
Yeah.
I want you to conduct a thorough research on how does the fundraising take place in US. Okay?
Okay.
Statistics on startup failures. According to you, what do you think is a startup?
A startup would be like your business, like starting up foundation.
What does a startup do?
It's like where you begin in the first place, like how you like come up with a product, how like make it happen.
You are starting up with a solution to a particular problem, maybe,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So, right now, we will get an understanding on the statistics on startup failure. Research indicates that a significant percentage of startups fail due to poor negotiation skills. So, I want you to do a little bit of research on the startup ecosystem
Okay.
in the United States of America. Startup ecosystem in the United States of America.
Yeah.
I also want you to do a thorough research on the startups which have failed in the United States of America.
Yeah.
See, it's very crucial for you to conduct a thorough research on two key things. First is the startup ecosystem in the United States of America. And last but not the least, you need to get an understanding on the fundraising process in the United States in States of America. How does a business raise funds in order to be propelled forward? Okay.
Yeah.
So research indicates that a significant percentage of startups fail due to poor negotiation skills. Because see, if a startup wants to propel in order for us to propel our startup forward as an entrepreneur, it's very essential to master the art of negotiation. Because if we want to move ahead, then in that case, we will be requiring funds. We need to hire more number of employees. We need to get a new office for ourselves, right?
Yeah.
So who will be providing the funds? A person doesn't have that much of savings that he can, pour all of them into scale into the business, right?
Yeah.
So we need huge amount of funds, right? The more amount of money we put in the business, the more amount of returns we are gonna get. But we need to ensure that we utilize that money strategically, right? We spend that money strategically. Research indicates that a significant percentage of startups fail due to poor negotiation skills. In fact, many entrepreneurs struggle to secure necessary funding or partnerships because they do not effectively negotiate in terms of these deals. So, if you are trying to get into partnership with any organization, then in that case, it's very crucial for you to master the art of negotiation, because you need to ensure that your partner is convinced to get into a deal with you, to sign off this business deal with you, right?
Yeah.
You need to explain them that this is something which they are gonna get when they are gonna get into a business deal with you, right? If you are
Yeah.
looking for securing funds, then in that case, why do you think that if you yourself are not interested in spending money, in pouring money into your business to propel it forward, why do you think that an unknown person who is not convinced that, you know, okay, I'm convinced that my money is not gonna go into the trash, right? So unless and until you make him, feel confident in your business, why do you think that investor is even gonna spend a single penny in your business, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So, understanding and improving negotiation capabilities can drastically mitigate this risk. So, if you get an understanding on um, the crucial aspects of negotiation skills, then in that case, it can help you drastically mitigate the risk. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Let's move ahead. Every conversation is a negotiation. Why do you think every conversation is a negotiation? What is the meaning of a conversation?
I
Remember,
would say,
we have explored monologue.
yeah, dialogue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's like one too many, I'm pretty sure.
Monologue is when you're only speaking alone.
Yeah.
Dialogue is when you're including the language of inclusivity, when you're inviting questions from the audiences, right?
Yeah.
When you're keeping the conversation engaging. So every conversation is a negotiation. Why do you think so?
Because like you always talk inside, like you always talk to like someone maybe like
Okay. So do you think if you really want to build credibility, then in that case, it's essential for you to establish trust with your audience, with the listener? This is something
yeah.
which we have covered in the initial days of our journey.
Yeah.
Very simple.
The dialogue would be two one too many, I'm pretty sure.
See, Arjun is here, right?
Yeah.
Here we have Pooja. Arjun is trying to convey a message to Pooja, right?
Yeah.
So, until Pooja is interested to listen to the message, do you think that your goal of conveying the message to Pooja will be achieved? I'm not interested to listen to what you are saying, right? I don't
Yeah.
have any uh, belief in what you are saying. I don't trust you, right?
Yeah.
So, in order to make sure that Arjun's goal of conveying the message to Pooja and making sure Pooja is able to derive certain values out of the message, both of them should be on the same page, right?
Yeah.
For that, you need to build the trust. You need to grab Pooja's attention, correct?
Yeah.
You need to build that credibility.
Yeah.
And the process with the help of which you make sure that both of you and your listener or the audience are on the same page um, comes under negotiation.
Yeah.
You're negotiating, right?
Yeah.
So, from hiring employees to securing clients, every interaction in business is a negotiation. So, when you want to hire employees, what do you think? Like,
Mm.
how does negotiation play a crucial role when a company hires employees?
Like to discuss pay salaries, maybe salaries.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Discussing the pay structure,
Yeah.
discussing or negotiating on the roles and responsibilities. And why this is done? This is done to make sure that the employees' personal goals are perfectly aligned with the organizational goals. So, what do you understand by this statement? Employees' personal goals should be perfectly aligned with the organizational goals.
Like beliefs, maybe like what the company wants in the employees. Like
Mhm.
people like who like believe in like what they're
Both of
doing.
them should be perfectly aligned, right?
Yeah. Yes.
To securing clients. Likewise, when both the parties when both the parties are trying to get into a contract.
Yeah.
They should be aligned as well, right?